The Pacific Ocean, written by Kai McClear, illustrated by Katie Maury. Today, we leave for summer vacation. I do not want to go. I want to stay in the city with my friends. But Papa says no, we're leaving. At the airport, I drag my suitcase behind me. There will be nothing to do. On board, I feel the rumble of the plane, and then we climb up above the busy streets and the tiny rooftops. We climb through puffs of clouds, and the city is gone. We are staying in a boxy house on the Pacific Ocean. All we can see is water, a never-ending row of gray, blue, white, dull, droning, dreary water. What do you think? Asks my older brother. I shrug. Then I go and count the days until we go home. The next morning, my brother races down to the ocean. Mama nudges me to follow him, but I shake my head. I know the water will be cold. Steal your breath away cold. I'd rather do nothing. Morning schedule. 9 to 10, watch dust. 10 to 10:30, play chess alone. 10:30 to 11, pull loose thread. 11 to 12, stare at the walls. Boring grass, boring sea, boring rock. On the third day, I follow slowly, grumping down the path. The water is cold, even colder than I thought, but we wade in and swim fast. We swim along the rocks, we swim through spots of warmth. The next morning, I jump out of bed. A flurry of bed sheets. My brother rushes to catch up with me on the beach. We float on our backs, and the wind blows ripples across the water's surface, and those ripples grow into waves that lift us up and up. Later, we walk with the seabirds along the shoreline where the tide rolls backward and forward over our feet. Splish, swish, splosh, splash. The whole world rushes ahead, but the ocean does its own thing, rolling backward and forward. Wash, swash, splush, hush. There is no late or hurry or racing in ocean time. Here's a secret. I used to call it the Pacific Ocean until my brother corrected me. But he doesn't know that a place can have two names, one that is correct and for saying out loud, and one that is private and for saying inside your head. When the sun comes out, we sit on the rocks and we watch the waves shine, shimmer, gleam, glow. It makes me dizzy to imagine where the sea ends. The ocean is so big that it makes every thought and worry I have shrink and scatter. But one thought says, I want this ocean to be mine. Mama has a snowy mountain in Japan, and Papa has the South Downs in England. I want this ocean to be mine. I want to put it in a bowl and carry it home to the city. If I had my own ocean, I could let my thoughts swim free and dream of an underwater life. I want to put the ocean in a bowl, but my brother, who does know some things, says if I do that, the ocean will be less. He says the ocean may be big, but it isn't endless. I try to imagine the earth with no ocean, with the coasts bumped together, the bright coral reef drain of color, the large yellow moon lose its mirror. How about a glass full of ocean? I ask my brother. He shakes his head. So I leave the ocean as it is for the next time. Tonight is our last night here. I do not want to go. As the house grows quiet, I can hear it. I can hear the sound of the waves rolling in and out, backward and forward. I can hear the dolphins splashing and hurrying, jumping, and the whales singing their underwater songs. I can even almost hear the quiet snails and sleepy starfish near the bottom where it's too dark to see. If people ask, I'll tell them the ocean is full of noises. Then I'll tell them that if they listen very carefully, they might even hear the ocean in their own breath. Hush. My brother, who sometimes surprises me, says there is still so much we do not know about the ocean. The ocean is a mystery of mysteries. But I can imagine. I can picture every swimming thing moving from reef to reef, moving down into the deep secret places where I cannot see them. All those creatures silent and invisible. And that's when I know I don't need to put the ocean in a bowl. Dumbo octopus, clownfish, seahorse, lion's mane jellyfish, firefly squid. Because even when I go home, back to the city and my friends, it will all still be there deep down inside of me. Calm, blue, ruffled, gray, playful, green, mysterious, black, foggy, silver, roaring, white. No matter where I am, this specific ocean will be with me. Okay, so your activity for today is that you are going to do an opinion writing. And on Monday, you guys did a fact writing. So you did a writing about something that is always real. So an opinion is different because sometimes people have different opinions than yours. So, like the character in the story said, the ocean was boring. That's an opinion because not everybody thinks the ocean is boring. So some people might think the ocean is fun. Some people might think it's not that great. So you're going to write how you feel about the ocean. And I started this sentence for you. And on the top, I want you to write the title of the book that we read. And the title was The Specific Ocean. And you're going to choose either I would want to go to the ocean because if you would want to visit the ocean during summer vacation, or if you would rather go somewhere else, you're going to write, I would not want to go to the ocean because, and then you're going to finish the sentence. And if you would want to go to the ocean, you're going to make an illustration about why you would want to go to the ocean, or maybe something that you would do while you were visiting the ocean. If you don't, or you wouldn't want to go to the ocean, you're going to illustrate maybe somewhere you would rather go, or what is the one thing that you really do not like about the ocean. So remember that when you're writing a sentence, you start with a capital letter, that you leave space in between your words, and then that you add a period at the end of your sentence. Okay, so there's one more activity that I would like for you to do today. Since we're getting ready for summertime and you're going to have lots of free time, I thought you could practice maybe writing a daily schedule, or maybe helping your parents plan somewhere that you would like to visit during the summer. So you're going to do my ocean visit schedule. So we're pretending that you are going to the ocean and you're going to make a schedule. So the girl's morning schedule, the character, and it actually says moping schedule, but her morning schedule was 9 to 10, watch dust. So from 9 to 10, if you were at the ocean, what is one thing you would want to do? And then you have 10 to 11, you can choose something else that you could do at the ocean. So maybe you might want to build a sandcastle, or maybe you want to collect seashells. Or if you wouldn't want to be at the ocean, you could put stare at the water, or think about something that maybe your family would want to do that you wouldn't be so excited about doing, and you can add how you feel about that to your schedule. So I'm really excited to see y'all's schedules. So when you are finished, you can post both of these on your dojo so I can check them out, and maybe I can get some ideas about what I can do during summer vacation as well. So I will see your guys work on dojo. Adios.